allotted occupation. Just situate the Supreme Personality of Godhead in your heart, and without deviating for a moment, engage always in His service. Now the image is fantastic. This is the mom, not Suniti, showing her little daughter. See that up there? That's like something very desirable. So the image is meant to show what Suniti is doing. She's performing a guru function. Vartma Pradarshaka Guru function. Vartma means path, Pradarshaka, to see. She's pointing the way to Vishnu. Go that way. That's the Vartma Pradarshaka Guru. And we can do that in our relationships with others also. Our family, our friends, those people who we just make acquaintance of course, it has to be customized for the person, according to what they're able to hear and so forth. But she understands her son. She knows what he wants. She knows enough not to tell him, no, don't want a kingdom. Some people you don't say that to. It makes them more stubborn. And we heard that was one of his characteristics. He's stubborn. So she's not opposing what he wants. She's advising him the way to get what he wants, and that's by taking shelter of higher principles in the personality of Godhead. Vishwanath says she's saying in effect, the Lord, so affectionate to His servant, He will have more affection for you, His servant, than the affection of millions of mothers like me. And when He gives His affection, like millions of mothers will give affection to their son, you can't get any better than that. So fix your mind on Him, purified by bhakti dharma. Almost done. My dear Dhruva, as far as I am concerned, I do not find anyone who can mitigate your distress but the Supreme Personality of Godhead, whose eyes are like lotus petals. Many demigods, such as Lord Brahma, seek the pleasure of the Goddess of Fortune, but the Goddess of Fortune herself, with the lotus flower in her hand, is always ready to render service to the Supreme Lord. And this is our last slide. So he's receiving everything he needs from his mother. He carefully considers what she said. The instruction of Dhruva Maharaj's mother, Suniti, was actually meant for fulfilling his desired objective. That's what well-wishers do. They understand the needs, interests, concerns, and according to their capacity, provide support and resources towards that end. Therefore, after deliberate consideration and with intelligence and fixed determination, he left his father's house. That means he went to the forest. Now, it's 8:45. Just a couple of comments, and I think we're going to have to end, and we'll resume at 11 o'clock. So questions will have to wait till later. Maybe that's where we'll start with questions in the 11 o'clock session. So write your questions down, because some people forget. Those of you that are mothers, can you imagine sending your 5-year-old son to the forest? It's the beginning of creation. It's like jungle. Wild animals and snakes and gnats and mosquitoes and no samosas, you know. Are you going to do that? No way. It's against motherhood. It's not doable. You can't do it. But she did it. Now, why did she do that? She had all faith in Vishnu, beyond what faith we may have. She had all faith. She knew that she couldn't tell her son no. She wanted to support what her son wanted, and the only way is Vishnu. And the other Puranas, not here in the Bhagavatam, she's asked, great, Mom, take shelter of Vishnu. How do I find Vishnu? Well, I just live in the royal assembly here. I don't know how you find Vishnu, but I've heard that sages, they go to the forest and somehow they find Vishnu. So okay, I'm heading for the forest. See you later. She doesn't know how to find Vishnu in the forest. He doesn't either. But he has faith in her, and he has faith that Vishnu will give him what he wants. And she's just giving resources to help him get what he wants. And that Vishnu will maintain him and protect him. No, it's extraordinary. We're not to imitate her. Send your kids to the forest. But the principle is all faith. You can't say that in earnestness if you don't have it. You can't give what you don't have. But if you have, then in earnestness you can help according to, the person. Doesn't have to be a child. It can be a friend, some acquaintance or something. You're called upon to support faith in the personality of Godhead. Somehow. According to the individual and the circumstance, etc. And later it said, all the while she was praying to Vishnu. Her son is off there in the forest, and she's praying to Vishnu for protection of her son. And by her prayers he was protected. By his own devotion he was protected, and by her prayers he was protected. He was protected. More than protected. He got the association of Narada. We're not to imitate, but there are principles involved in all of this that are important for us to understand, and then apply the principle according to your real life circumstance. Okay, so the bell's ringing, got to end class. And we'll resume at 11 o'clock. So have a nice breakfast. What's the plan for the handout? What's the plan for handing them out? Okay. Who has them? Okay. Could you begin passing them out? Because they're going to make some announcements. From the ladies' side and men's side, begin passing them out. And the request is, when you're taking prasadam, or you can do it afterwards also, but discuss what's on that handout sheet. This is an application exercise to take all this nice information and bringing it inside. That's the intention. And you're going to speak something? Who's going to speak something?